Hello and welcome to Smart Agriculture. I am Vivian Fernandez at the Grain Mandi in Aligarh. Good agricultural outcome or harvest is dependent not only on the effort and the enterprise of the farmer, but also crucially on weather, which can bless or blow it. This year, there was extensive crop damage in North India, particularly to wheat, caused by hailstorms and untimely rain. Elsewhere, potato growers suffered a price slump because of excess production and lack of cold storage space. Insurance can mitigate the twin risks of bad weather and market volatility, but has not caught on in India.
Ever since the insurance industry was thrown open to competition in 2000, we are spoilt for choice. There are 28 general insurance companies and 24 offering life insurance. The premium collected by life insurance companies has increased from 35,000 crore to a little over 3 lakh crore. That of non-life insurers has increased from 10,500 crore rupees to 80,000 crore. We insure our cars, our homes, our valuables, our lives, our health, and against the possibility of an accident rendering us unable to earn. Insurance companies do not wait for us to turn up at their doors. They are aggressive in soliciting business from us. But when it comes to insuring risks in one of the riskiest economic activities, that is agriculture, they are quite coy.
प्रचार होता है कि गाड़ियों का लाइफ इंश्योरेंस होता है, उसका मीडिया पे टीवी पर कितना प्रचार होता है, गाड़ियों का इंश्योरेंस का प्रचार होता है। ऐसे ही सरकार को भी चाहिए कि कोई कंपनी है या सरकार की कोई कंपनी इंश्योरेंस करती है, वो अपना प्रचार करे कि फार्मर तक वो इसकी आवाज़ पहुँचे कि वो सेफ हो जाए। एक बात आप बताओ, जो फसल बीजने में कुल जो कॉस्ट आती है उसमें 50% तक जो कॉस्ट पहले बिजाई में ही आ जाती है। अगर मान लो पहली स्टेज में ही आपकी फसल बर्बाद हो गई, बिजाई के टाइम में कोई भारी बारिश पड़ गई या कोई बीमारी पड़ गई, तो वो आपका 50% जो खर्चा किया वो तो गया।
Ajit Singh Maan lost much of his potato crop earlier this year to rains at the time of harvesting. He cultivates a variety of crops as a hedging strategy on own and leased land. He is also a contract grower of seed potatoes for PepsiCo, which arranged a loan through a bank which in turn bought insurance for him. Maan paid a premium of 15,000 rupees for 10 acres of the potato crop, but the bank does not seem to have done the best for him.
हमारी फसल का जो इस साल आलू की बरसात ज़्यादा हुई तो 50% के आसपास लॉस हुआ है। तो मैंने बैंक वालों से बात की कि जब हमारा जो इतना लॉस हुआ है तो हमको इसके क्लेम करवाओ, दुआओ इसका। तो वो बोले कि जो आपकी फसल का वो किया हुआ था इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के साथ, वो 3 महीने के लिए था वैलिड। अब जो आपकी फसल है वो खेत में रह गई 5-6 महीने, तो अब वो आपको इंश्योरेंस कुछ नहीं मिलेगा।
In Mathura district, farmers suffered extensive damage to the wheat crop in April. Assured irrigation makes agriculture in this part of the country a low-risk activity. But the weather has been acting up of late. Last year, rains failed. In April, misery dropped from the skies.
यहाँ साहब वर्षा की वजह से नुकसान हुआ है और वर्षा में 1-1 किलो 800-800 ग्राम के जो ओले पड़े ना है, उस सबरी फसल की जो बालियों का है वो सबरी गिर गई और ऊपर से हवा चली ना तेज़, तो वहाँ की वजह से पूरी फसल गिर गई और फिर दोबारा वर्षा आएगी जाते उस सब अनाज सड़ेगा, या वजह से 60% नुकसान।
Bucolic scenes like these mask the risk that pervades the lives of small farmers. Random fluctuations in weather can result in a bumper crop one season and a dismal crop next. Income can wane or wax with unexpected swings in prices of both farm inputs and output. An intense spell of heat, a hailstorm, or harvest time rain can make smallholders sell productive assets like cattle or cause children to be withdrawn from school in the absence of savings, credit, or insurance. Current distress can linger into the future.
ये परेशानी है, बच्चे ने कैसे पारूंगी, का खिलाऊंगी, ऐसे को ज्ञान नहीं, पूछनी कुछ नहीं है, कुछ कमेरा नहीं है। आधी सारी खेती करूँ, वो भी आधी आवे नहीं हुआ, आपके नहीं आई नहीं को।
पहले 40 मन भयो, पिछले साल हो गए 10 मन भयो है। और गुजारा मेहनत मजदूरी करता है और बच्चे पालता है।
80% of the winter crop in Mathura is wheat, and officially half of it was assessed as damaged. The central government relaxed the norms for calamity relief, and the state government pitched in with its share. The district administration sent a compensation demand of 471 crore rupees at the enhanced rate of 13,500 per hectare. The relief checks were welcome, but they were as iffy as the weather.
कुछ तो गुंजाइश मिलेगी, बाकी तो इसमें उतना क्या है, पर जो सारा मिला है कुछ ना कुछ तो सहयोग मिला ही है।
हमने जी वो चेक एक जगह की ज़मीन का मिल रहा था जी, वो उसमें मिल रहे थे बस 9,000 रुपये, हमारे बनते हैं 18,000 रुपये। हमने इसलिए वो वापस, पटवारी ने कहा जी इनको वापस कर दो, तुम्हारी ज़मीन को चढ़ा के तब दे देंगे 18,000 रुपये।
12,800 से क्या होता है भाई, मेरे पास करीबन 4 हेक्टेयर 3.5-4 हेक्टेयर ज़मीन है, कुल अभी 12,800 मिला है।
जो आसपास के गांव है वहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट ने सभी के लिए मुआवजा दिया है, लेकिन इस गांव में अभी तक कोई मुआवजा नहीं हुआ है, न ही कोई गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से किसानों के लिए कोई बातें की जा रही हैं। गांव के बंदों ने कुछ प्रदर्शन भी किए थे, लेकिन उसका अभी तक कोई फ़ायदा नहीं हुआ किसानों को।
Crop insurance has been on the country's radar since independence. When Rajendra Prasad was Food and Agriculture Minister, Parliament debated a scheme in 1947 and a study was commissioned that year. A compulsory crop insurance bill was introduced in 1965. But not wanting to pay, states did not support it. In 1972, General Insurance Corporation started insuring a hybrid cotton variety called H4. It was extended to groundnut, wheat and potato. Huge losses resulted in its closure in 1979. In 1985, crop insurance was introduced countrywide for the first time. It has gone through 3 evolutions. Currently, 2 types are on offer. One which compensates for weather-induced losses when yields drop below the average for a part of the district or a cluster of villages. In another, claims are triggered when crop-sensitive weather parameters like rainfall, temperature, wind or humidity deviate from the historical standard for that area. We have had crop insurance for 30 years, but more farmers are left out than covered.
जो कवरेज है क्रॉप इंश्योरेंस का, दैट इज़ वेरी लेस। अगर हम डेटा देखें, जो खरीफ क्रॉप होती है जो कि मानसून के आसपास लगती है, उस क्रॉप में क्रॉप इंश्योरेंस से ओनली 18,800 समथिंग फार्मर्स वर कवर्ड, जो कि हमारे यहाँ फार्मर्स अराउंड 4 लाख के आसपास हैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट में। तो दिस नीड टू बी, जो उसका बेस है उसको वाइडन करने की ज़रूरत है, जिससे कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग कवर हों। ऐसी रबी का हमने जो डेटा निकाल के देखा, इट इज़ कमिंग अराउंड टू सेम 18,000 के आसपास वो भी आ रहा है, तो उसको भी हमें वाइडन करने की ज़रूरत है।
India has the largest crop insurance scheme in the world, covering 35 million or 22% of rural households. That leaves 78% out. The subsidy on premium is substantial, ranging from 60% to 75%. The 2 current insurance programs have made small profits, while the previous 2 made losses. But even when farmers get compensated, they get token amounts.
एक तो किस्त भी चली गई और दूसरे से हम लोगों को बीमा का मतलब पैसा भी नहीं मिला।
जून, जुलाई, अगस्त में जिस आदमी ने जो खरीफ के नाम से लोन लिया है, जिसका धान नष्ट हुआ था, सूखा राहत घोषित हुआ था, ये सूखाग्रस्त घोषित हुआ था जो एरिया, उसके बारे में मैनेजर के बताने के हिसाब से मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, मेरे को मिला है और 1700 या 1600 रुपये करीब मेरे को मिला है।
इस बार देख रहे हैं कि फार्मर ने जो प्रीमियम दिया, अराउंड जो टोटल प्रीमियम कंपनी को गया था, मथुरा का केस मैं बता रहा हूँ, जो हमारा प्रीमियम गया 9.69 करोड़ गया है खरीफ क्रॉप के लिए, एंड दी आफ्टर द लॉस द फार्मर गॉट अराउंड 9.5 करोड़, तो दैट इज़ ऑलमोस्ट इक्वलेंट और थोड़ा कम ही होगा।
For agricultural insurance to spread, we must take the uncertainty out of it. This means ensuring that the insured get their claims which truly compensate settled in time when a loss is triggered and insurers are not exposed to fraud. Technology, satellite pixels, smartphones, weather stations, good processes and data analytics can help ensure this.
Insurers have to walk the tightrope between affordability to poor farmers and high administrative costs arising from numerous small holdings. The costs pile up because insurers must ensure that the crops insured have been actually sown over the area declared. They must monitor them because the comfort of insurance can make policyholders neglect crops. Losses, when they occur, must be estimated on the basis of crop cutting samples, which if not done diligently and honestly, will inflict losses either on insurers or policyholders.
So there are three major issues that farmers face today. One is climate insurance literacy, that they really don't understand insurance products so well. Second is the product design, that it doesn't pay when it needs to be. And third is the administration of the product, that often it takes a long time for compensation to be paid.
The first weather-based insurance contract was written by ICICI Lombard in 2003. Since 2007, it is being offered in public-private partnership mode. It tries to reduce human intervention with statistical models of losses caused to crops when weather deviates from the norm. Their accuracy depends on the number of weather stations and how well the weather data is correlated to crop yields. India's Met Department has over 5,000 weather stations, and private companies are adding more. Ideally, there should be weather stations in every village, or 50 times as many as now, but that would add tremendously to the cost.
We slip into a break. When we return, we ask whether crop insurance can be viable without heavy state subsidies. Welcome back to Smart Agriculture. One of the reasons why the coverage of crop insurance is thin is because of high cost. There are those who say that crop insurance has to be necessarily subsidized by the state and subsidized heavily at that, like in China and the United States. There are those who argue that this will strain public finances and create opportunities for massive corruption.
Baisakhi is Punjab's harvest festival, and this year Ashok Gulati wanted a gift from the government for farmers. In an opinion piece, the well-known agricultural policy wonk said this year's enhanced compensation of 13,500 rupees per hectare for crop damage in North India covered just half the cost of cultivation. To be meaningful, insurance must be universal, he said. It must cover 100 million of India's 140 million sown hectares, and the sum assured must be around 30,000 rupees a hectare. He estimated the annual premium at 15,000 crore rupees. Since small farmers could not pay that sum, he said the government must pick up 2/3 of the tab.
If you want to put it on a sustainable institutional basis, the answer to that is really developing a proper insurance system. But in agriculture, if you want to develop an insurance system, the premium that you have to give to insure your full crop is pretty high, which many of the smallholders cannot afford really. Therefore, what we have reviewed around the world, how much will be the state support that can come in insurance, our tentative answer is almost 70% of the premium has to be borne by the state.
Gulati draws inspiration from the United States, which last year ended fixed subsidies of $4.7 billion a year for its 1.7 million farmers. Instead, it offered them a choice of insurance that would protect against weather risks and another that would guard against price risk. Together, these could cost $3.5 billion. India also subsidizes insurance to the same extent in percentage terms, except that the amount is quite low. But generous insurance, which Gulati wants, could have adverse consequences.
Right now, insurance linked to cost of cultivation. Now, suppose you want to link it to total income. First, there is a big risk of moral hazard, that what sort of incentives farmers would have.
Too much comfort would be a disincentive against effort and enterprise. Opinion on the way forward differs. One view is that calamity relief is much better till such time as insurance can be put on a sound foundation. The other view is that the current crop insurance program works and must be refined.
I would say that I gave thought to it that all that money which government is spending in subsidizing insurance premium, bearing the losses, all those kind of things. I think till the time we come with some workable mechanism in insurance, it is better for government to strengthen and enhance the compensation mechanism.
What we are proposing is a double trigger product in which part of the payment initially is made based on weather based and the final settlement is done based on yield index.
For the longer term, we need to make our agriculture as weatherproof as possible. This means issuing timely advisories to farmers, investing in irrigation, and developing seeds that are tolerant to weather stresses.
That is all we have in this episode of Smart Agriculture. We'll be back with another. Till then, goodbye.